Hi guys, this is Professor Sai. I am the Chairman and CEO of the XDT group of companies. Our vision is to become the preferred business solutions partner of micro, small, medium enterprises, including professionals such as brokers and financial advisors in the industry. Our mission is to provide services in the field of taxation, accounting, and business advisory on the field of insurance and investment, guided by the principle of quality, value, and integrity. Our core competency is accounting, and we specialize in tax and estate planning for clients and investments.
I joined BNI as a clinical psychologist with my practice called Samira's Win Over Mind. I'm a mindfulness facilitator certified by Brown University, and I have thought that I will create a mindfulness practice in all organizations throughout. The problem was, how do I reach out? BNI was the answer. BNI and the people that I work with in my chapter Orion, and in fact even across, have helped me to look at business, entrepreneurship, and my practice in a new way. I have reached out to people, to organizations I never thought I would be able to. From farmers to IT, this place has given me contacts for everything. Thank you to BNI, and thank you for Neeru to helping me join.
Attending BNI weekly meetings helped me create a new revenue stream for our family business. By consistently showing up, I was able to build trust and credibility with my chapter members, which generated business collaborations that increased our profitability better than we were just offering our own services.
Learning never stops after we leave school, and at BNI, you continue to learn with education units that will equip you with all the learning skills that you need in business. It's like a mini MBA all in one.
Because of BNI, I'm able to expand my business and sphere of influence both in business and in leadership. In the process, I was able to establish authentic relationships with amazing business leaders and learn from them. They helped me support my business through quality referrals that led me to increase my sales to 210%. And this wouldn't be possible without the help of my chapter members, whom I can call close friends, beyond business, and now I call them home.
We are BNI Orion, and we invite you to evolve with us. Inviting you to engage with us during the live to learn from our special guest coach, Aiet Dela Torre. Here's a simple mechanics for you. Get a chance to win one of these books, Raising Up Money-Wise Kids by Chinkitan and Kailatan. Just share this live to your friends and families and use the hashtag Live Life to the Fullest and get a chance to win one of the copies of this book. Congratulations in advance! Welcome to Live Life to the Fullest. This is your weekly dose of inspiration, challenging oneself to be intentional. I invite you every Saturday night at 9 p.m. as I share my reflections for the day in the hope that I get to inspire and empower you to live life to the fullest. Why am I doing this? For the past 3 years, I saw the benefit of living intentionally. Everything that I do is aligned to my purpose, passions, and core values. And also, I want you to benefit from it. episode 432 of Live Life to the Fullest. Our topic for tonight is 3 pro tips for super moms during post-COVID times. This is aligned to the celebration of International Women's Month. Our guest, Aiet, is a co-owner of XDT and Company and serves as XDT Group of Companies as COO or CMO. She advocates entrepreneurship and is a hope influence. Wow! Whose prime focus is to build nation, one community at a time, by providing literacy on how to legitimize MSMEs and help them in their tax and provide strategic business management. XDT Group has funded various charities, both individual and non-profit organizations, and their vision is to be the top of mind of every MSMEs in terms of tax and business management. Their mission is to build a sustained strategic plan of multi-million business legacies. Wow, I'm excited to learn from her. Please all welcome here at Live Life to the Fullest, our special guest, Coach Aiet de la Torre.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much, Coach Janice, for having me.
Yes, hello, hello. Thank you. First off, I'd like to know, Coach Aiet, what are you grateful for today?
I am grateful for being in this show, and I hope that our listeners and viewers will learn something from what I'm going to talk about tonight. I hope may mga takeaways kayo, guys. So, aside from that, I'm also grateful because I'm on air again, and I can give and share my experiences that maybe somebody or a group of people can learn from.
Of course, they will learn from you, di ba? From your very wide range of expertise and experience. Okay, konting background lang, no? For those who are watching us right now, Ayat and I first met in Toastmasters. Am I right? No, so sa Toastmasters, she was able to join our group in Presidents, who will be soon celebrating our 35th anniversary in April. Woohoo! So very excited for that. No, hopefully Ayat can also join us during that face-to-face event. No, we're planning on that already. And after that, I invited Ayat to be part of the new group or new chapter that is called BNI Orion. Later on, we'll talk more about BNI Orion. This is the business group that is helping our businesses grow through referral marketing. And I'm so happy that she accepted the challenge of being the president of BNI Orion.
Of course, it's Janice. It's Janice. You cannot say no to Janice.
Kaya naman, di ba, we're so happy that I'm so blessed and happy and grateful that you accepted again my invitation to be part of this show. So for those first time lang nakapanood ng Live Life to the Fullest, at narinig nyo na 432 episodes na tayo. I've been doing this since 2020, no, during the time of the height of the pandemic where everybody was so anxious and depressed. And so what else could I add value to other people? So I thought of coming up with this show because I want to live intentionally and in the hope that I get to inspire other people. And this year, I am bringing back this episode or this show in a different light because before, ginagawa ko siya ng ako lang mag-isa madalas. Kausap ko sarili ko online. But now, I'd like to get to know more people and share them to you. So, I am doing more of interviews. And hindi na po siya daily, guys. Weekly na lang po siya. Dati po kasi sobrang sipag ko. I'm doing this on a daily basis. But now, it's on a weekly basis. So, I hope that if ever you're watching this live or replay, this will be able to bless you in some way or another. Now, let's get to the meat of our interview. Pakilala natin si Aiet. Aiet, because our topic is about super moms and I consider you as a super mom. Who is Aiet as a mother?
Okay, as many women na nagli-listen and nag-view sa atin tonight, I would like to begin with multitaskers ang mga nanay. And yan ang aking na master over time. Actually, it's some people would say that multitasking is really not a good thing. It can actually put a strain in any relationship or yung presence of mind hindi nandiyan. But as a as a person who needs or who wants to learn and do and be in the move always, being a mom of four and having to run a company that has a lot of line of businesses, I needed to be agile. So aside from that, Ayet also wants to travel. And when I say travel, I like to travel a lot. Okay. Part of my self-development as a self-care, no, as a person, is to really learn new culture, eat what the locals are eating. I love that. And if there is a body of water, I'm also fond of of going to the beach. Janice did mention something about BNI, and that's networking. I love talking to people. And siguro sa lahat na lang ng mga anak ko, I would always make sure that I am there presenting before a class because I wanted my kids to also know that I am there for them, that I am very much attentive about what they do in school. And finally, yan, like you guys, I like to watch K-drama. Yan ang
Oh.
outlet. Ang saya-saya kasi. So, that's me in a nutshell. Parang, I am not different from any other women. Siguro what really, para sa akin, what I really like doing is like when I do and I focus on something, I get to laser focus even if I appear to have multitasks around me. Ayan.
Wow, that's nice. I'm just curious to know, how do you divide yourself into four? Kasi you have four kids. How do you give time to them, to each one of
Okay.
them?
Right. So, a little backtrack. I used to be with an organization. So, I am employed before for 15 years. And when I saw that the kids are all uh, go going to or will undergo a certain milestone, like my eldest going to college, my two graders will be going to junior high school, and my bunso is going to big school. I decided na, okay, so I needed to part myself into four, actually into five. Syempre, because we
Kasi
have a
yung
household to
husband
run.
din.
Yes. And I make sure that I know what they're up to. So I date one of the kids at a time. Sasabihin na iba,
Mm.
gastos naman yan. No, it doesn't have to be. All I do is that if they're listening to this type of music, dapat alam ko siya kahit paano, parang ma-converse. I get my message across in a way that they will understand. If one kid is into arts, I also check anything na about anime, how can I converse and appreciate kasi yung lens niya for arts kahit paano, kahit content, dapat maintindihan ko. And then finally,
Yeah.
yung bunso, she's also still looking for whatever she would like to really parang do repeatedly. So I guide. And part of the partition of self or yung how I manage my life as a mom is really to be there if I needed to be. Parang gut feel na yun sa ating mga babae that siguro kailangan kong pumwesto dito because I will give more impact that way. So more on high impact, low effort as much as possible every time.
Nice. So, kwentuhan mo kami, how did you went it? Paano ka napunta sa business?
Okay. 15 years in corporate, I decided to, sige, I would like to spend more time with the kids and understand the family business because I am also looking into succession later on. How can I continue what was started? And because this is our bread and butter, I wanted to contribute something. So when I decided na sabi ko, I wanna retire at 40. Ginawa ko siya. So tinanggal ko na yung sabi ko pag 40 na, Hindi na kayo mag-math, guys. Okay lang yan. Mahirap yung math. So, nag-decide na ako. Sabi ko, I will help. I will learn the ropes and whatever it is that I learned before, I will put forward here. Kasi ito na ngayon yung gagalawan ko na organization. Aside from that, I wanted more time sa house. I wanted more time with the husband. I wanted more time with the kids. And I think yun, na-achieve siya bit by bit after I decided.
So is this something nung bata ka na you dreamed of having a business, running a business, or you had a dream before na hindi siya yung nangyari?
Nung bata ako, believe you me, I don't have toys. So I make my own toys. Alam mo, out of paper. Yung parang ang nangyayari, nagka-calculate ako. That's as far as I recall, no? I was 6 or 5 at that time. I like punching something from the paper. Hindi ko alam na calculator pala yon. And later na computer pala yon, no? And then I will paper cut mga bills. Tapos kunyari nagbebenta ako. So hindi ko alam. Siguro bata pa lang ako, parang I wanted to be in the commerce section of things. Pero when I was in college, I took up something that's allied med. Siguro bumabalik na lang ngayon. If you really parang drawn into it, in a way you will be guided through it. So siguro ganun lang. I wasn't really parang paying attention. I wasn't aware back then kasi medyo hindi naman masyadong into psychology ang aking dad and ang aking mom. And they just let me be. I had a happy childhood. Siguro I get to figure things out as I go through life. And yun nga, upon knowing the husband, so parang mas na talagang napwesto ako dun sa, I think ginagawa ko before na, baka ito nga yung calling ko, parang gano'n. Andito ako sa commerce. Oo. Ayan.
So, na-realize mo na lang na this is your calling when medyo nando ka na sa stage na nakuha mo na talaga siya.
Yeah.
Diba? Ginagawa mo na siya.
Correct.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Speaking of travels, I'm curious, ano na yung mga countries na na-travel mo? Outside of the country pa yan? And ano doon yung parang talagang most memorable or something that na talagang favorite mo?
Okay. My first ever travel outside. So, syempre, alam naman natin yung within the Laguna, Batangas, Baguio, etc. Right? Pero I'm gonna talk about outside of the country. Reason being, I would like to learn other cultures. I would like to eat their food. I would like to make friends. And eto sinabi ko na to sa isang friend also na whenever I travel, when she asked me, no, what do you like about traveling? I like talking to the locals kasi I wanna know what they do for a living, on a day in their life, etc. So I made some friends. The most memorable country that I visited is Holy Land. So marami countries yan, pero specifically Nazareth or Israel. I hope that you guys also go there. Nakakatuwa siya in a way na yung bigla mo nalang mafe-feel yung mga feelings mo. Tapos parang up to the brim. Iba siya eh. So, siguro iba-iba lang. Some of us may be religious, some of us are very spiritual, and regardless of what you believe in, that's what I felt. So, nung nandoon ako, I make sure na I'm physically and mentally there, and ang saya-saya ang happy-happy ng heart ko noon. So, siguro naka-8 countries ako altogether since I started traveling 2005 or 6. The very first is Singapore, then Malaysia. And then the one country that I really like going back to is Thailand. From food to shopping.
Yes, I love Thailand also.
Yes. And shout out kay Kanita or Naomi. She's my personal guide there. She's a Thai national. And we have been friends for almost 14 years now. So, kapag pupunta kayo ng Thailand, puntahan niyo yung Chiang Mai Elephant Sanctuary. It is awesome, gentle giants, huge animals, but mafe-feel mo talaga, wow, shucks, tao ako, sorry. Ang ganda talaga ng feeling, and it is so, being one with nature. So, Try nyo guys, ang ganda niya. Yon. Ang
Yeah.
ganda.
So, you're type of person na you're drawn to nature, you're drawn to people, to cultures, no? So, ang ganda, no? Because I believe this all can contribute then to our well-being eh. Yung, di ba, when we do interaction with different types of people. Okay. So, like to know, our topic for tonight is all about pro tips for super moms like you during post-COVID times. Ano ba yung three tips na yan na pwede mo i-share sa atin?
Okay. So everybody, 'di ba, nung COVID, ako at least ako and my family were anxious. We don't know what to do. Parang this was the time na we understand what uncertainty is. So so we started eating healthy and na lang yan, na-continue na lang right now. So you have heard about intermittent fasting. I am doing that because I wanted to be healthy for my loved ones. Eating healthy, sleeping well, anything about well-being. Magbasa ka ulit ng libro, less screen time. Yeah. So that's first. The first pro tip is to be healthy. Kasi even if you have a lot to do and even if you like to share a lot to other people, if you're sick, hindi mo rin siya magagawa eh. Okay. So number two, you have to be agile. So healthy na agile pa, 'di ba? When I say agile, yung parang if you fail on something, 'di ba? During COVID nagsara yung mga office, there were also businesses who really did not thrive or are still thriving until now. Be agile. Quickly pivot from that experience. I'm not saying it's a bad experience, but it is something to learn from. So when you are agile, that means that you can decide fast, 'di ba? As if your line is on the line. When you do that, kasi you don't have time to be sad because you are moving forward. And lastly, syempre, kung madasalin tayo before, at least for me, I will always pray the rosary whenever I am, whatever time of the day. I am doubly prayerful right now. So, not because I felt na COVID, etc., but because ang saya. Ang sayang magdasal because when you pray, there's hope. Okay, no? Pwede tayo mag-pray, iba-iba tayong religion. I have a friend, as I've mentioned, na Buddhist siya. I have friends who are Buddhist and I respect. And I also see how happy they are when they meditate, when they close their eyes. So it is something that gives me peace and that appease also my family every time we hold our hands in prayer every night. So it's not just me praying the rosary, it's the entire household now. So it's so happy kasi magmula COVID 2020 until now. It's a milestone for everybody. So just to summarize, stay healthy, be agile, and be prayerful. Yun ang mga pro tips ko dyan.
Wow! Nice! Ang ganda! You talked about what time is your prayer time sa family?
Usually, well, after work, when I say after work, anytime between 9 to 11. So sometimes the kids, if I go home early, I'll pray with them na. But we make sure na sana lahat kami. But the bunso talaga cannot because lights out na siya ng 8 p.m. because they have classes. But it's still nice because they know how na. So even if we're not around, we know at the back of our heads that if they are feeling sad or scared, all they have to do is hold their hands in prayer.
Yan, very helpful yung mga tips, very practical tips yung binigay sa atin ni Coach Aiet or Mommy Aiet. So I hope that would be adding value to our viewers or our listeners for tonight. Ayan. So it's time for Coach Aiet to share with us any upcoming projects, events you have, or anything that you want to share or invite our viewers to join with regards to your business. Yeah, feel free to do so.
Okay. Thank you so much, Janice. And I hope that upon seeing the video that Coach Janice showed earlier, I hope that you will drop by Facebook page BNI Orion QC or Quezon City, Philippines. Kasi dalawa po yung Orion globally, one in India and one in the Philippines. Feel free to drop us a line. You can comment there or send us a message. And then we hold our weekly meeting every Thursday at 6:30. Yes, 6:30 a.m. CEO time, guys. When everybody else is sleeping, we are already doing work. And then the other one is that I would like to also invite you to Network for Enterprising Women. This is a women organization under PhilWen, and we hold our general monthly meetings every quarter virtually. Every quarter face to face, and then every month virtually. I hope that you can also look us up in Facebook. It's Network for Enterprising Women. Um, and drop us a line to be a member. Ako rin po yung makakausap niyo. Ako rin yung sasagot doon sa Facebook page. But we will also post our trainings there. And our trainings are normally not offered commercially. It is exclusive to women orgs under PhilWen. And lastly, I hope that you join our tax community. It's called Tax Compliance. I'm going to share it in the comment section down below. Just to click the link, and if you join that community, you will be informed of the updates and how we can help you grow your business. Yan.
Nice. Nice advocacies. Alam ko
Thank
sobrang
you.
busy ka at this time because it's tax season. Pero I'm really grateful that you took some time to be with me and share your advocacies. And yeah, congratulations on your recent business open day sa BNI Orion. And it was successful.
I
So
know.
hopefully marami kayong ma-convert or should say na maging member or maging part ng BNI Orion.
Correct. I'm
Yan.
also very grateful to my co-members. Good job, guys. And I hope that you are watching this because isa-shout out ko kayo isa-isa. No, I'm just kidding. Being with them is like being with a new barkada, and it's so happy because we have a mix of different genre in Orion, and we always wanted to meet each other for a cup of coffee or eat, alam mo yan, Coach Janice, coffee sessions every time, anywhere.
Yan, oo, very exciting. Ang ganda nung mix ng mga business owners na part ng Orion. So I would highly encourage you to give Coach Aiet a message so that you can be invited to the next chapter.
Thank you.
Okay, there you have it, friends. We have listened to Coach Aiet with regards to our topic for tonight, which is 3 pro tips for super moms during post-COVID times. And indeed, it is very important that we take care of ourselves so that we could bless more people. Thank you very much for watching Live Life to the Fullest, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Thank you.